Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday and where the hell we are today?
Well, yesterday we read Ezekiel chapter 36.
Sure as fuck did.
And in that chapter, God decided that he was really upset about how everyone was mocking him and that he just kind of looked like a pitiful piece of shit God. And so he was like, I'm going to now save my people, but not because I like them, but because I want other people to think well of me, and I can't stand how people see me.
Mm-hmm. It's about vanity.
Yeah. That was pretty much he talked to mountains too.
He did.
There was that was in there.
Yeah. He did.
So whatever. He was talking to there was the Edomites, and he didn't like them, and he didn't like them mocking him, and then he brought the people back and whatever.
Yep.
It's all a bunch of bullshit.
You got it.
Yeah, so that was Ezekiel chapter 36.
Yes, it was.
Which means that today we're getting into
Ezekiel chapter 37.
All right, let's do this.
Okie dokie. All right, we are hopping into Ezekiel chapter 37.
Or Ezekiel.
Also known as Ezekiel, you asshole. And I just have to say before we jump into this, I have gotten away from reading out the title of the chapter.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did that.
Yeah, because it wasn't included in the original text.
Right.
But I really like this one and want to steal it.
I think we have like creative license, and we're allowed to cover these titles when and if we choose.
Yes.
So therefore, I grant you permission to cover the title.
I don't need your permission, but I'm glad
I'm just saying. As far as I'm glad
you're okay with it.
If there's a vote in here, I'll vote to
cool.
allow.
I'm glad you're on board.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, this one is the Valley of Dry Bones. Tell me that's not an epic title for a book.
Yeah.
Oh my
pretty
God,
good.
the Valley of Dry Bones.
They did good with the title. Let's see how they did with the text.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. The hand of the Lord was on me.
Okay.
And he brought me out by the Spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of a valley.
The hand of the Lord was on him, and he brought him out by the Spirit of the Lord. Mm-hmm. Okay.
The hand and the Spirit got together.
That's a lot of the Lord being on you and doing things with you.
Hokey pokey.
Yeah, he turned them all around.
Yep. And they went to the middle of a valley. It was full of
bones. Dry bones, maybe even.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
He led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley. Bones that were very dry.
There we go. There it is. Yep. Now we got the
Valley of Dry Bones. Yep. He asked me, son of man.
You mere human.
You fucking worm. Mm-hmm. Can these bones live?
No, they cannot.
I said, Sovereign Lord, you alone know.
I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one.
I mean, that was like the smartest way to say fuck knows.
Right, yeah.
Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord.
Does he really say that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
This is what the Sovereign Lord says to these bones.
This is such bullshit.
I will make breath enter you and you will come to life.
Oh.
But why do you have to have a dude tell them that? They're not alive yet.
Jesus Christ.
I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you and you will come to life.
We're literally talking about like a zombie apocalypse here. Like this is the God is bringing back to life dead people.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you do.
Okay.
As you do.
Okay.
Then you will know that I'm the Lord.
I mean, if you do that, I'm just going to clarify right now.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody told me I'm speaking for the Lord and the Lord's telling me I'm going to bring back these dry bones and they're going to come back to life with tendons and flesh and the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
And then it happens, I'm totally on board with the whole God thing. I'm going to stipulate that right now.
I don't know that I'm on board with the God thing, but I am on board with something magical just happened, and I would really like to know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
So I prophesied as I was commanded. I, Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And
to the dry bones.
To the dry bones.
That are not yet.
In a vision. This is in a vision, remember?
Okay. Are we sure? They didn't stipulate that.
Yeah, I thought it did. The hand of the Lord brought me and set me in the middle of a valley. Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
I mean, it sounds like it could maybe be a vision, but it doesn't actually say that it's a vision because it's a lot like the time that he was transported over to Judah. Remember how he got transported to Judah?
Yeah, and that was a vision.
That was a vision. So, like, this could be interpreted as a vision, and I'm sure if somebody were to, like, say, no, well, this was a vision... Okay, but God's saying that he can bring dead people back to life. Okay? Like a whole fucking valley of dry bones.
I don't know
back
what to tell
life.
you.
Okay, all right.
What valley is this that has all these dry bones in it?
You'd have to think it's maybe Gehenna or something like that, right? Yeah.
So I, Ezekiel, prophesied as I was commanded. And as I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound.
Oh, my.
And the bones came together, bone to bone. I looked, and tendons and flesh appeared on them, and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them.
I'm having images of the movie The Army of Darkness as we're reading this, because it just reminds me of the skeleton army that comes against whatever the people that were fighting against the evil forces or whatever. So
now, see, what I was picturing was that old-timey black and white Halloween cartoon with the dancing skeletons. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Then he said to me, prophecy to the breath. Prophecy, son of man.
Prophecy to the... Okay. I'm going to let this one ride and let this go.
Prophecy, see where this goes. Son of man.
Yeah, mere human.
You fucking worm.
Sorry.
And say
I'm a little bent here as far as what's going on. Like this is pretty fucking nuts.
It really is. And say to it, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Come, breath from the four winds, and breathe into these slain that they might live.
Okay.
We literally have zombies happening.
I mean, yeah. What is this?
Freaked the fuck out.
I'm not sure what to even think here.
I cannot on this planet. If there are bones that come back to life, no, absolutely not.
Okay, this is Ezekiel, right? Mm-hmm. The dude that saw the fucking angels with what was on eyeballs with eyeballs and wheels in the sky. And he laid on his goddamn side for a year, and now he's seeing fucking bones come back to life.
Did you know?
I think this guy is on lots of drugs or really fucking psychotic.
Did you know the book of Ezekiel was so problematic in so many different ways that it almost was not included?
I can see why.
Yeah, I think maybe they should have gave it a pass.
Yeah.
Pass. Skip.
There's so much in here you can just be like, this is too, this sounds like a really... just it's out of place. It sounds like some sort of fantasy novel sometimes.
One of these things is not like the other.
No, yeah.
And I mean, that could apply to a lot of things in this book, but Ezekiel is right at the top of that list.
Yeah, right.
So, I, Ezekiel, prophesied as he commanded me, and breath entered them. They came to life and stood up on their feet. A vast army.
Okay.
Oh, I do not like this, please.
No.
Oh, Then he said to me, son of man,
You mere human.
you fucking worm, these bones are the people of Israel.
What?
I can't. They're zombies. What is happening right now?
I mean, this is dumb. This is dumb.
Why does the Bible have zombies inside of it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell our listeners how scared of zombies I am.
Oh yeah, wife is as terrified of zombies. Like
it's my irrational fear.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
my sister has an irrational fear of aliens, and my irrational fear is zombies. And sometimes when there's fog, I'm like, that's zombie fog. There's zombies out there.
Mine is wasps and hornets
and bees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, tell about the bee.
Yeah.
There's a bee story.
So I had my window down the other day and I was driving and had my hand hanging out the window, and as you do, and a bug hits my hand, smacks it, and then that bug bounces into my cheek and stings me in the cheek as I'm driving, and then it like is dying, curled up on my shirt as I'm driving. So I just I was part of my drive to work is a country road. So I was on a country road and I just stopped the car in the middle of the road. And I had to figure out. I grabbed something like a piece of paper and then threw this thing out the window.
You littered a bug and a paper.
I have no qualms about this.
No, you got to get the bee.
It had to be done.
You got to get the bee out.
Right? Yeah, that was my first. That was my only priority.
Oof.
But I got stung in the cheek as I was driving with my hand out the window. That was. Had never happened. I haven't been stung in like over 20 years.
Yeah.
And then I just driving to work with my hand out the window. That's how it happened.
And that's why you keep your hands in the right at all times. Don't keep your hand out the window. Good grief.
But I'd much rather get stung than see an army of zombies / skeletons come to life in front of me.
This is not okay, you guys. So, this is like literally not okay.
Yeah.
Son of man.
You mere human.
You fucking worm. These bones are the people of Israel. They say, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone. We are cut off. Yeah, you are, because you're fucking dead.
Right, yeah.
Therefore, prophecy and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. My people, I am going to open your graves and bring you up from them. What? No! I cannot. I will bring you back to the land of Israel. What is are they gonna?
I feel like this has got to be it's alluding to the fact that I think the people that are in their graves and the people that have the dried bones are the people that have been exiled, not necessarily like it has to be if we're to believe that this is part of the Bible and saying something about what is going on, it has to be the people that are exiled. And he's referring to them as having been the dead. Equivalent of dried up bones.
They might as well have been dead to have been scattered so far.
I guess. And this is God like reinstilling his word, his vision, his whatever into them. And that's when they're going to be able to come back, right?
I really don't know, but I'm not happy about it.
No, I much prefer, as we're reading it, to view this from the literal standpoint of which it's being read. And that's to say that it is a zombie apocalypse just happening here in a valley somewhere with Ezekiel and God, because that's just crazy. That's nuts.
This is disturbing me on all kinds of levels, and I'm sorry for my reaction, but I'm not down with zombies, you guys. I cannot. Then you, my people, will know that I'm the Lord when I open your graves and bring you up from them. Yep. That's how I know. Either that or a witch.
This is better, as far as knowing that someone's the Lord. This is a better trick, as I have said, than other things he's done.
True.
So I'll give him that.
I, God, according to Ezekiel, will put my spirit in you, and you will live. And I will settle you in your own land. Then you will know that I'm the Lord. And I've spoken and I've done it, declares the Lord.
He's spoken and he's done it.
Yep.
He brought people back from the dead.
Okay, please let that section be over. We're entering a new section of this chapter.
Okay.
Please let there be no zombies now. Okay.
All right, yeah.
The word of the Lord came to me.
Oh, okay.
Son of man.
You mere human and skeletons.
Fuck you. You fucking worms. Take a stick of wood and write on it, belonging to Judah and the Israelites associated with him. Okay. I'm going to write that shit on a stick.
Is this like a trail marker that you put up on the path to Israel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or in the movie, what's it called? Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It happens during World War II, when they were like shipping the children out of London to avoid the bombings. Right. And so there's Nazis looking for the town of Pepper and Jai.
Okay.
And so they approach the intersection, and this guy is painting over the signs, and they're asking him, which way to Pepper and Jai? And he's like, I don't know. And I love it. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That had no relevance other than you said signs.
Sign marker on the tree. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to write some words on this stick.
Yeah.
Then take another stick of wood and write on it, belonging to Joseph, that is, to Ephraim and all the Israelites associated with him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now take those two sticks. Ready?
We're taking those two sticks. Okay. Yeah.
Join them together into one stick so that they will become one in your hand. I don't know how.
This is him bringing back all the tribes. Is that what this is?
Putting them together.
So, yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
When your people ask you, won't you tell us what you mean by this? Your sticks. What are you doing with those sticks there, Ezekiel?
Right.
Hey, Ezekiel, how about those sticks?
Yeah.
Hey, Ezekiel, nice sticks. When your people ask you, won't you tell us what you mean by this? Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I'm going to take the stick of Joseph, which is in Ephraim's hand, and of the Israelite tribes associated with him, and join it to Judah's stick. I'm going to put those.
You got to touch those sticks.
Get your sticks.
The sticks got to stick together.
I will make them into a single stick of wood.
Yeah.
And they will become one in my hand.
Okay.
Hold before their eyes the sticks you have written on, and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their own land.
Okay.
I will make them one nation in the land on the mountains of Israel. There will be one king over all of them, and they will never again be two nations or be divided into two kingdoms.
Okay.
They will no longer defile themselves with their idols and vile images or with any of their offenses, for I will save them from all their sinful backsliding, and I'll cleanse them. They will be my people, and I will be their God. La 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 la.
That section about the zombies, the skeletons, the whatever. I was
moving on.
No, I know, but I mean, seeing as we did move on so quickly from that, and there's like no follow up with it.
None.
It has to be some sort of just like a metaphor as to what is
it was a vision
occurring, right? That's the bringing back of Israel to the land of milk and honey, right?
Bones and sticks and paths and feet and.
I'm assuming that like I loved it. Like, I think that's a great chapter as far as like making fun of the Bible, because it's just like, what the fuck?
There's zombies in the Bible.
I think it is probably a metaphor for what's happening.
I don't like that it didn't specifically spell out that it was a vision.
Right. I don't either. But like I said,
he took them to this valley and is like, look at these bones standing up.
Sure. But I mean, if you take the earlier one where they brought him to Judah and that was a vision, the wording is very similar. And given how many mistranslations there have been and different things like that, I think we could easily say that's probably the same. You could interpret it the same way.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
And I'm not, I'm not fair to the Bible very often. I'm trying to be a little bit fair here. That's
Got it. My servant David, the dead guy.
Yeah.
While we're talking about zombies.
Sure.
My servant David will be king over them, and they will all have one shepherd. They will follow my laws and be careful to keep my decrees.
Okay.
They will live in the land I gave to my servant Jacob, the land where your ancestors lived. They and their children and their children's children will live there forever. And David, my servant, will be their prince forever.
I see. So this is more of that Zionism. This is more of that they are owed this land.
Yes, forever.
Right, forever.
Forever
and when you get into Christianity, this is where they're like, well, this is fulfilling the prophecy of what is to come, right? And since it hasn't, these things haven't happened.
Right.
Not in any real meaningful sense.
Right.
So these are seen, I think, today as future prophecies of the second coming.
Yes.
With regard to Christianity, or in Jewish tradition, it would be the first coming. So,
yes.
Right.
Yes.
So I don't like this aspect of the Bible because it has so many bad connotations with regard to politics and everything today, and obviously the Palestinian-Israeli war that's going on right now. So I mean, there's just a lot of bad shit surrounding this.
They're like, move. This is our land. Die. I don't care. This is our land. Just die.
No, and that the very ultra right wing in Israel is very much for that type of ideology. So
yeah, not okay.
It's kind of scary.
Yeah, like I don't think God meant for the next 2,500 years just keep killing everybody all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the God of this Bible did, clearly.
Well, it strikes me that we are modern nations, right? What we would consider today modern civilizations, right? And yet we are still having religious wars.
Yeah.
We're still having in Western cultures.
Yeah.
We are still participating in what could be deemed as a religious war.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous.
It really is.
It makes you just want to cry.
I mean, it just, we should be past this, I feel. Like this is not
science.
okay.
You guys, but science, technology.
Now, of course, we're gonna say there's other reasons, but when you get to the heart of it, it is still somewhat based in religion.
It's all religion and politics and geography and greed for oil and resources.
Right.
Yep. All right, so they and their children and their children's children will live there forever, and David, my servant, will be their prince forever. Whee!
Yeah,
I will make a covenant of peace with them.
Okay.
It will be an everlasting covenant.
Oh.
That's what forever means.
Yeah.
Also infinity.
Right.
And on and on. And
so I do find it interesting that we distinguish between the saving of his Israeli people, right? And Christianity. Yeah. Even in Christian circles, right?
Yeah.
They don't see this as like the Christians are not the Jewish people, right? The Jewish people are the ones that are going to be saved by God in their land.
Yeah.
Not the Christians.
Right.
Right? The Christians see that as a sign that their thing is going to happen.
Right.
It's so weird and convoluted to me.
It really is.
I don't really understand why any of this works in any meaningful sense.
They're like, how can we help you guys hurry up and do your thing? Because as soon as your thing is done, then our thing happens.
Right.
And it's like
Christianity automatically admits, yes, there is this other religion that we acknowledge exists and was part of our religion and is part of our religion, and they have to fulfill their part for us to receive our part.
Yeah.
And yet we still don't quite like them that much, but they are important. So they're over there and whatever. And
we did kind of kill their Jewish guy, Jesus.
Well, the Romans did. I mean, okay.
It's all weird, though.
I mean, I guess that was kind of Christianity,
weird.
But it's
I don't understand any of it.
I don't think the whole idea of the second coming had quite solidified as something that was dependent on Israel returning to their homeland at that point.
Right.
That's more of a modern idea.
It's just so weird. I don't understand. Like, how can you be one religion and say, our religion depends upon your religion?
Right.
Which is different from ours.
I would be interested in finding out when that ideological change happened in Christianity, though. Like, when did that start becoming a thing that we... I say we. When did that start becoming a thing that Christians take as part of their completion of their prophecy? When did that become a thing to where we believe that this has to happen in order for the other thing to happen? And the whole Revelations thing and all that. So
another thing I don't understand.
Revelation.
Yeah, another thing I don't understand is how the Jewish people are God's chosen people.
Right.
But yet Christians are just like, we're going to heaven, you're going to hell. And it's like, except for the Jews, right?
I don't think, I think honestly, we're not supposed to dig into this too much, right? It's supposed to just be Christians are the correct, like if you talk to a Christian, they're the correct religion. Mm-hmm. It's just these other things over there have to happen. And, blah, 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 whatever.
And they're God's chosen people and that's their land.
Right.
But
moving along.
I don't know what that means. But how does that work though? Like, do they get raptured?
Yeah, I always wondered, do they, are they part of the, I think there are some answers for this. I've heard people give answers to it. They're maybe going to, because it says they're going to live there forever. I think that this is like the new on earth Garden of Eden while the Christians get to go to heaven or something like that.
Oh, so the Jews don't get to go to heaven?
I don't think so.
Oh. Yeah. I don't want to be God's chosen people then. If you got a choice, why would you choose to live on earth rather than go to heaven?
Well, you would have to admit that you believe that that is real. And generally in the Jewish circles, there's not, there is an idea of something like heaven, I guess, but not quite as solidified as what the Christians have. Mm. So therefore, a paradise on earth might be more appealing.
Okay. That's the world to come, right? Is that what they call it?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The whole thing is really weird.
No, yeah, I agree.
It's like magic in the sky or magic on earth.
To be fair, I'm talking a little bit out my ass here because I don't really know exactly all the ideological, workings behind all this.
Yeah.
But I have a basic sense of what it is and what it entails, sort of. And that may be ignorant. I'm probably being ignorant here, but that's the best I can come up with for myself. So
at this moment,
I highly suggest if you're interested in this to research it more yourself because it is relevant to stuff going on right now.
Yeah.
And therefore, I think we'll probably end up digging into this a little bit at some point, probably fairly soon, because it is important and it's important to what's going on around us. So.
And it would explain why Christians are so excited for what's happening over there in Palestine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, let's finish this up.
Yeah.
Okay. Everlasting covenant. I will establish them and increase their numbers, and I will put my sanctuary among them forever.
Are we increasing like sheep or sand?
It didn't specify.
Okay.
Certainly not stars.
Right. Well, yeah.
Yeah. My dwelling place will be with them. I will be their God, and they will be my people.
So what, are they going to rebuild the temple?
Yeah.
And then he's going to dwell with them again?
Yeah. He's so excited.
Okay.
Then the nations will know that I, the Lord, make Israel holy.
Okay.
When my sanctuary is among them forever.
I'm not really sure what happened to wife here. She went sing-song here.
Because it's so happy.
Oh, okay.
It's like, la la la, flowers and lollipops.
Got it.
God is going to be with them forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it'll be so pretty with the Care Bears.
Hey, they shouldn't worry. I mean, if God really wants to, apparently he can just bring you back from the, dry bones in the valley. So.
And that was the end.
That was the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So zombies and they're going to get all the wonderful shit.
Zombies and Care Bears.
Yeah. It's the zombie Care Bear stare?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, that was Ezekiel chapter 37.
Sure as fuck was.
Which was really kind of crazy.
Very weird and spooky.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it.
No, but I mean, I'm glad I can literally say there's either zombies and or skeletons in the Bible now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We just keep adding to the list of ridiculous things that pop up. So
yeah. But
one more. Here's one more.
But no unicorns, for God's sakes.
I think unicorns might be in there somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure. There's this list that makes the rounds on like the atheist meme circles and whatever, and it has a list of all the things, like pick which one is not in the Bible.
Oh, okay.
And the one that's not, like unicorns is I think on there as one of the things that is in the Bible. So
interesting.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. I know there's a lot of weird stuff still coming, like even in the New Testament, like with Revelation and everything like that. So
we get to see more of those eyeballs.
Yeah, that too.
And those four-faced angel dudes.
Right. All right, so again, that was Ezekiel chapter 37.
Yes.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Ezekiel chapter 38.
All right, we'll see you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.